Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Lanjut lagi ya guys ya, post divisi siang hari ini. Halo Mas Zaidan. Halo Mas Afik. Dan ayo battle, ayo Dit, gas Dit. Gas. Halo juga Mas Afik. Halo Mas Pandit. Aku bikin room ya Dit. Kirim WA. Ribet amat kirim WA. Ini aku ketik di komen aja. Kan bisa aku ketikin di komen ya. Tuh. Langsung masuk aja. Sebentar. Kui ID nih. Lah itu ID-nya, nomor roomnya itu loh. Kok belum masuk-masuk? Itu nomor roomnya, Dit. Lah ini loh nomor room no. Itu nomor roomnya. Bentar. Motor squad dulu lupa. Instruksinya apa sih? Defensif. Gas.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Mengucapkan
The matchday noise
hai
and
juga
visuals, truly special.
Hakim
The
Rizal
pride, the
Channel.
passion
Halo Aiman
adds
Hakim
to a
Rizal Channel.
massive sense of occasion.
Selamat bergabung
Things have got underway
Bang
here pretty
Aiman.
promptly. Shifted upfield. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. That's been intercepted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated. But if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. He is through here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again!
Nice. Masuk.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shevchenko is flagged offside. He has found a way through. And that's a tries a shot!
Masuk lagi guys.
Hot night through, Butler. They have done it again. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cruyff engages and forces him off the ball. White. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That looks a decent ball. Great chance!
Masuk lagi guys.
And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Big chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Bayer Leverkusen really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's there to belt it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Can he put it away? Sticks it away.
Rummenigge gacor banget nih
And
Rummenigge.
look at his joy. Is this not? That will be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Indonesia have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Indonesia Tunisia have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we are back underway. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Son Heung-min. He's gonna hit! Goulet. It's Albertini. Shot could be on. Threads one in. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. And certainly
Shot a goal!
oh, terrific save. All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And we have our very first corner. Oh,
Aduh,
smashing
mau kan.
header! And he seems certain to get the sixth.
The attendance
White.
for this match was 71,000.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Albertini. It's a smartly directed ball. Real chance!
That's just why Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Bastoni. Costa Curta. And Bastoni. Beckenbauer. Now White. Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Oh, good read. That was well played, well stopped.
Goulet. And here's Drogba. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. And Shevchenko. Oh, just skips past his man. Albertini. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, easy pickings there. Shevchenko. Neymar. Neymar. Good, strong midfield running here. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Brilliantly cut out. Rummenigge is having the time of his life here. White. Mbappe. Time added on will be 2. Iwobi! Cruyff. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a
Makasih, Dit. Aku lanjut
exciting game,
push
but
rank
the
divisi dulu ya,
characters
Dit.
glittered throughout and did what they did.
Gilberto sialan, Raisa lewat. Posisinya pas terus soalnya. Gilbertonya posisinya pas di posisi tengah situ terus. Pakai DMF jangkar. Pakai DMF yang tipe jangkar, Dit. Ini kan jangkar tipenya. Anchorman. Anchorman atau jangkar. Kalau bisa sih pakai yang DMF tipe jangkar. Tapi kalau nggak punya yang tipe jangkar, itu aja pakai instruksi individu. Di instruksi individunya DMF-nya di defensif sama di jangkar atau ancoring. Di instruksi individu kalau misal pemain DMF kita tipenya bukan jangkar. Tapi paling enak emang pakai DMF yang jangkar sih. Nah ini loh, instruksi ini loh. Kalau misal DMF-nya bukan tipe pemain jangkar atau ancorman, diancoring nih, pakai ancoring di DMF-nya. Sama dipakein defensif. Tapi kalau tipenya udah pemain jangkar sih udah enak, tinggal di defensif aja. Kalau aku. Kalau menurutku sih gitu.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Action has already started. Oh, this looks sharp. Back in possession and ready to go again. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. And the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Zwolle finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good spot, he's seen the run. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that could set him on his way. He's under a lot of pressure there. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic. Has a go! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half an hour played now. And here's Shevchenko. Gilberto Silva. In with a header.
Astagfirullah.
A collective sigh into the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Has a look and plays it forward. He welcomes it in. Great ball and he's in here. Bastoni. Beckham. Defending was strong and firm. Cruyff. And that's on Hilbin! And more and more and more! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Cruyff.
2 minutes has been indicated.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he was quick to react. Son Heung-min. And here's Shevchenko. And it's half-time here.
So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided.
We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless
Just
there
a
is
quick
a
announcement.
significant
And
change
deciding
in
what channel
fortune.
we're about to
It
announce.
is
Ini
3-0
legend guys,
at half-time.
legend lama.
Screen if you have a ticket.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Indonesia have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Number 21, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 2, Hernandez. Number 22, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 25, Darwin Núñez. Number 4, number 9, Belletti. Number 17, Jan Koller.
Lama lawannya ya. Oh, ganti sundul gaming, ganti formasi sundul.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No, that was never going to make it. Some resolute defending there. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Shevchenko. It's Son Heung-min! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckham. Guardiola.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Guardiola. He's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min. Vola are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit the part on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Beckham.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Thomas. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thomas providing an outlet on that flank. He gets big! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Smolla certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Adams makes the interception. Beckham. Looking for the run. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good steal, he just read it. And it's being shifted off it. Lines up across. Keeper's dealt with that. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 41. Right.
Beckham plays it short. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Beckham. That was good alertness. Mateus.
Lah malah ke situ ke bawah. Masuknya ke bawah.
Indonesia are coasting towards victory. That looks a decent ball. He's got full. He hits the net. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Vola give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Mateus. He skips past his man. Darwin. Belletti. Good work on the right flank here. Punched away. And that will be the
Untung
final
lawannya main
act. And so they
sundur-sunduran
have
nggak
the
dari
outcome
awal.
they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is...
Mau mantap nih squad lawannya. Double booster banyak.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to... It's Son Heung-min! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going face-to-face with his great rival. Albertini,
Ini malah ke situ.
Messi. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge.
Offset.
Referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Son Heung-min, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And the side yet able to find the net. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Shapes to shoot! Maldini is there to clear. Bergkamp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. Gilberto Silva. And here's Son Heung-min. Now there's a fine ball. Rummenigge!
Alhamdulillah masuk.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rummenigge!
Astagfirullah.
Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Yeah.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just doesn't... Oh, taken with style! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
2 added minutes has been
And the
indicated.
ball's a good one here.
Xavi Alonso it's Son Heung-min.
Astaga.
And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Please kindly remove any cars parked on
Well,
the
the
road
scoreline
outside the
indicates
stadium.
a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Indonesian have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances.
Okay, he's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rummenigge, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he can clear it away. Albertini. Rummenigge. And the shot's on here. Rummenigge. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bergman.
The attendance
Ah,
for
it's a
this
sweet
match
ball
was
there.
70,987.
Taking in numbers sharp and uncompromising.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. And Messi! That was
Susah
no
didapetin.
routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ya. Ya.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Coming on the field, number 20, Conte. Number 26, Eto. Substitutions taking place.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. Has a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, well timed. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Kante.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner. Eto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Some really good ball movement. Now it's Eto. Mateus.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Interception. His positioning was spot on. Check. Gets it away. Rummenigge. Oh, just skips past. Hits one. Oh, it's
Ah,
loose
begitu
again.
dong.
Oh, what about that? And that
Menit
may
akhir,
just do it.
guys.
And he's he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. And that will be the final act. Tunisia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Well, I think it's safe to assume, Peter, that Diego Forlan will pose this side's greatest threat, regardless of whatever position he plays.
Which is testament, of course, to the fact that he is just so good at adapting to any role he's given.
Centre forward, out wide, number 10. He really does excel in all of those positions. So I can see him moving about freely, switching between all of them.
One way or another, he'll make his mark. He's
2 minutes.
picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. Szoboszlai.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Valverde. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ross County with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Roberto Carlos with the short one. An instinctive delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance.
Romi.
Decent hit. He's delivered all right.
incredible feat, a legendary feat. 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done. Indonesia have penetrated for the first time. Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gilberto Silva. Hakimi. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Rummenigge. Eto'o. Chance to finish. That's caused a worry or two. Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Szoboszlai. The pass is intercepted. Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out. Valverde! He's done very well to get to that. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's their second corner of the game. And the header!
Malah nggak ditangkap. Peter.
So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Ross County get their fourth corner. Cruyff can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he'll shoot here. He's only too happy to take that back. Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Albertini. That is a little undercooked. Eto'o.
Untung aja disentret sama
45
Masih.
minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Some first-half thoughts? Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game. Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Indonesia carrying a 1-goal lead. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? And a header!
Astagfirullah.
And
Masih
tipped
kecepet
out by
gini.
the most elastic of saves. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. And that has sent him... Oh, Martinez!
Masuk.
And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example. Things starting to look very comfortable. Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Cruyff being hunted in packs. Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into a discipline. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Astaga,
Shame too much
kok
of
nggak
that.
umpan ke Son ya malah.
Valverde. He has slightly undercooked that one. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Courtois catches it safely.
Well played. That has knocked down the danger. Cruyff. Driving forward.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Diego
Both
Forlan.
sides then taking this
Number
chance to
11.
turn to their benches.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Ross County
Number
get
8.
La
themselves
ilaha
back into
illallah,
contention.
malah
I think they've done so well. It's Neymar!
untung aja.
And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he put his side level.
Junior. Number 9, Neymar. Number 22, Mbappe. Number 20, Olise. Number 32,
Mohamed Salah going face to face with his great rival.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Indonesia can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Mbappe.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, sweet. Vinicius Junior! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
There will be
A
5
moment
minutes
that
added
needed
time.
composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way.
It's Eto! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it!
That is lovely. Finished with amazing expertise. You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey. Indonesia take the lead.
And we're done.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. And here's Mabar. And it's Shevchenko. And there's green grass ahead of him. With Son
Oke,
Heung-min.
Rumi shooting.
He's had a hit!
Mantap sekali guys, Rumi guys.
The big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The breakaway, Rummenigge! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good ball. Tries a shot!
Hampir aja
That is
keunggulan.
doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oscar Corta. On time, excellent interception. Odegaard. That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting
Duh.
chance! They've done it!
Fajri Surya ketemu temen gua itu Bang Fajri Surya. Oke, siap Bang Fajri.
It's hard.
Kebobolan ini Bang.
This is threatening to become a really
Asal
good
mana
game.
Bang Fajri?
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Son Heung-min. And the finish!
Alhamdulillah.
And yes, it's there!
Main sambil nonton live lu Bang.
There's the goal they've been
Mantap,
looking
mantap.
for. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Indonesia will tour into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Koundé. And Mabar. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Son Heung-min could move up a gear here. Son Heung-min. Neymar. Jorginho. Haaland. Jorginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's Maldini. Bergkamp.
Mantap sekali terobosannya. Astaga, kontrolnya lepas.
Mabar. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Indonesia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Orang Arab. Apa itu? Nope.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Erdegaard. Number 15,
And the second half gets underway.
number 11,
Costa
Neymar.
Curta.
Number 8,
And it's Cruyff.
Jorginho.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Rummenigge
Number 29, Kai Havertz.
puts it across.
Full nih
Off he
guys.
goes!
Istimewa sekali umpannya itu.
Now they are well
Sangat-sangat
and
istimewa.
truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
Tiba-tiba muncul dari
It was
belakang.
a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and fed it perfectly. Indonesia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Havertz. Pirlo. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Havertz. And it's Dembele. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rodri.
The attendance
And
for
it's
this
Pirlo.
match was 72,306.
Cruyff. DiMarco gets across to intercept that. Isaac. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well stopped.
Terobos.
Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Quality deserted and when... Can he finish?
Offside.
Shevchenko gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Havertz. Mohamed Salah. Eto'o. Now that looks a decent ball. And Shevchenko. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Havertz. And here's Dembele. And Shevchenko. That's been intercepted. That was well played. Well stopped. Again. That is a great pick out.
Alamak.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at... There's the shot!
Mantap.
Oh, take the win style! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score. Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation. Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Some really good ball movement. Alvarez, well seen, saw that coming. That's great positioning, so good from him. Eto'o, it's Eto'o! Deftly away. And that's it. Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to...
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Oh, well played. That's going to go a long way. Oh no. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rummenigge. Interesting ball. Cruyff's cross. Bastoni can get it clear. And now the breakaway. Oh no. Oh, well played, well played. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Great ball, and he's having a go.
Buset, nggak kebetulan.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that. Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit. Tunisia have penetrated for the first time. Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition. There's the hit! And he's managed to get rid. That is one way to stop him. Cruyff.
Aduh,
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order. He'll fancy himself from here. And he's had a hit!
walah.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. And we have our very first corner. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do. And he's had it nicked away. David Villa does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. He's there to retrieve it. Cruyff. Son Heung-min. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front. Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space. Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Oh no. Foot in. Always onto this. He has found a way through. Son Heung-min.
Astagfirullah, masih gak gol.
It's their second corner of the game. Gilberto Silva. He's in, surely! Oh, that's fabulous. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. It's Son Heung-min. He is through here.
Ya ampun, malah
The referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Begitu dong.
They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and
Oh, surely that deserved better.
it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cruyff, Bastoni cuts out the pass. 60 minutes play. Ono tries looking up for options on the left. Very nicely done. Picked out brilliantly. Indonesia can breathe again. Just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Communication breakdown there, it seems. It's a lovely, neat pass. He's through here. Oh, important interception. Gilberto Silva. It's a sweet ball that. And he was alert to it.
Ya,
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It needs an awful... And the shot!
nice, mantap.
It was coming! They have their reward! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Indonesia go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them pull themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And here's Musiala. Maldini does want to stand firm and defend it. And it's Eto. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham is the guilty party there. Substitution in progress. Good read, needed to be. Messi.
Cool, ayolah cool. Nah, tabrak.
Late in the day, game over surely. There will be 5 minutes. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Has a goal!
Satu gol soalnya. Defense kacau.
Deep into injury time! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Bellingham!
Astagfirullah.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball.
Great hit. And the finish! It's in! They have found the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Malah tengah lari wah Amorim. Kacau ngejar 2 gol, guys.
Corinthians are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the look.
He was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what he's got the shot away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Vinicius Junior very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Cruyff. There's the hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Short changes it with that pass. And it's Cruyff. Chouameni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bellingham! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the ball's come loose here. Quality ball. And it's being shifted off it. Shevchenko. Oh, and he's through the middle. Nice control. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! They've scored! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's in!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 3 minutes at a time. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Albertini. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Son Heung-min. It's one! Oh, that is really good tenacity. This possibly the last play of the half.
Yes.
He
Yes,
scores!
satu lagi, kejar
And
satu
right
biar imbang
on
dulu guys.
half-time! That is telling! There's the whistle for half-time. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nicely weighted ball. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Belly. Rummenigge. Cruyff.
Gol,
Oh, that
astagfirullah.
is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Terrific header.
Ngambek
No
nih guys.
mistake. They have got it. They have their equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
Let it face to face with the keeper. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Cruyff.
oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh,
Gilberto Silva finds himself offside.
Substitution for Corinthians. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
21. Raheem Diaz.
Stoichkov.
Mbappe.
Now it's Bellingham.
Coming on the field.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Darwin Núñez. Number 20. Bernardo Silva.
Has been intercepted.
That was well played. Well struck.
Oh, good-looking ball. Neto.
You have to expect that from everyone.
Yo, dapat.
Perfectly measured that. And that's a good ball.
Astagfirullah, offset.
Not offside that time. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. And the ball's a good one here.
Corinthians merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this.
This is Mohamed. It's
Huh?
It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Stoichkov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Núñez. And the shot!
Astagfirullah.
And the assist there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
La ilaha illallah.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. No joy this time. And that is as far as it
Zidane
goes.
Nabil
Once
hadir.
again, a contest
Halo
of
Bang Zidane Nabil.
ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So
Halo
brilliant.
Bang. Bang Zidane Nabil.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the match day noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Mbappe, it's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, and Messi! It's just stunning!
As all things go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Costa Curta calmly anticipates.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's really put himself on the line here. Sassuolo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Nedved moves short, that's been drilled in. Decent hit! He scores! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, Red, nice interception. It's Albertini. His interception, his positioning was spot on.
That should get the job done. Messi. Gilberto Silva. And Son Heung-min. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Clearly is miffed, having meant... Surely now, well, and truly out of sight.
Pas terus tahu gitu buat DMF nih.
Again, in double quick time. Sassuolo clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, once the ball was recovered. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Cruyff. It's Son Heung-min! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day. Rummenigge! And lacking in accuracy. Rummenigge put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Araujo is there to clear, and that interception. And it's half-time here.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
And the action is back underway. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style! And the second half is off to a flyer. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space. Tunisia get themselves back into contention. Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. That's been cut out, well played. It's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Indonesian showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required. There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Harusnya bisa comeback ya.
Maldini cuts it out. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Messi, he's in a chance! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2. Well, I think it's just a reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off. And for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Ya ampun.
Messi. Cut it out. Gerrard. Bergomi cuts out the pass. Nedved. Interesting ball. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, can he get onto this? It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alah,
And that will be the final act. Here's the end.
satu ya satu mas.
Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were.
Ya. Air mana?
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Just joining us, we are already underway. Albertini. There's the hit! There it is!
Bang, taktik instruksinya apa aja, Bang Rahman Zahra? Aku instruksinya defensif di DMF sama CB. CB-nya aku DMF si Maldini, soalnya tipenya perusak. Biar nggak terlalu agresif, jadi aku defensif. Terus sama counter target 2 CF. 2 CF-nya aku counter target. Defensif CB sama DMF, terus counter target 2 CF.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Shevchenko. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Bang Rahman Zahra ini kayaknya main PS kan ya?
Kane. Shot a goal!
Atau udah main mobile juga sekarang?
Palermo back on level terms.
Kayaknya dulu aku sering main
That really is so impressive.
sama Bang Rahman Zahra, tapi waktu masih PES.
But I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up prompts.
Aku kayaknya sering itu apa? Ani.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence
Mabar
before the ball was
sama
kicked,
Bang
and,
Rahman
I
Zahra.
still haven't moved.
Waktu PES tapi.
Nicely aimed pass.
Still very early doors.
But it is a closely contested affair.
Played into the middle. That's going to go a long way.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Perez. And it's Gerrard. Chance to finish.
Kaki lagi masuk kayak gitu.
Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until... And Shevchenko!
Jauh banget lo masuk di stunning kayak gitu.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score. Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on. And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is quite a battle. Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring. But you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. This play was really good, but that's where it stops. The 1-2 touch
Hadir, oke siap Kang Zidane Nabil.
Talented technique of the highest standard. Want to be quick to recover this. Gently done. Palermo has the chance to go the other way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Albertini set up one goal so far. Squeeze it through. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Cruyff. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Pelanggaran
Yellow
merah.
or red. It is red.
Kartu merah.
Palermo are down to 10 men. Half time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Costa Curta. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. The first 45 minutes are up. Divisi come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
This is a
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
yellow t-shirt. Kindly
What a
make
good
his way
half.
to the
They've gone
information
blow for
center.
blow, and it's 2-2.
Siapa yang kartu merah? Tony Adams. Mantap sekali. Masukin lah itu, biar langsung ngegolin.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Beckham. Coming on to replace him.
Second
is
half then, just getting going.
Daniel Van Hoyt.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. It's a sweet ball that.
Terus.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well seen, saw that coming. That was well played, well stopped. And it's Shevchenko. Cafu is there to clear. He's there to retrieve it. Eto. Van Mouten getting this one clear. Juni. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Rummenigge.
Ya Allah.
they've got it back in a hurry. Has a look and plays it forward. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Albertini. A real chance that we can get through. Cruyff. That's good running with the ball. And it's Eto. Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That was Bruno Fernandes. Rummenigge. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Kane. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. He's found a way through. Well, he got rid because he was under.
Buset
Shin to
malah
shin,
angkat.
bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's Kane!
Bangke ngorek cok.
And they're back in front.
Wah, curang banget kartu merah satu loh.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Astagfirullah malah. Bodoh.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this. Palermo probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. It's Eto!
Mantap.
Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! What about the pass, Peter? It was... Added time is
Oke
on.
guys,
And
udah
there
dulu
goes
guys ya
the
buat
whistle.
live
Match
siang
point.
hari ini.
What a magical football
Terima
match.
kasih semuanya yang
And
udah nonton,
genuine respect all
sudah
round.
komen, sudah like, subscribe juga. Terima kasih. Sampai ketemu lagi di live selanjutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
No complaints.
Better stadium fund.